Thank you very much. And my adjournment tonight is to the Premier. And the action that I'm seeking, Deputy Speaker, is for her to finalise fair timber worker exit packages, treating these families with more respect than they have been shown to date. As it sits now, Deputy Speaker, we've got 4 weeks to go, or a little bit over 4 weeks, before they are out of work. And it's quite distressing to see correspondence where, after committing to meet with these timber workers in question time a few weeks ago, that the Premier is now backtracking on that meeting and trying to dish that meeting off to departmental bureaucrats. She committed to meet with these timber workers, the contractors, and she ought to do so. And I'd love to be present at that meeting to help them prosecute their case. The major issues are, and I touched on a couple of these earlier today, those timber workers who want to stay on and work for DECA, they want the final information on where the work will be, what equipment will be required, how much they'll be paid before they put in expression of interest. But this government's asking for an expression of interest to be put in up front when they're not given all that level of detail. The government indicates that those workers who accept or put in an expression of interest that may result in ongoing employment, if that eventuates, they won't get the full amount of their exit packages, so that will be compromised. If you're staying to work for us, well, we're not going to give you your full amount of your exit package. They need to be treated separately. If they're being kicked out of the bush, exit package, now we'll deal with you on your future employment. Those two things should not be attached. That is not fair on these workers. The Allen Labor government has not formally overturned in writing its decision on no compensation for machinery over 10 years. I know there's been some discussions on that, but we want to see that in writing. And we also don't want the compensation for machinery up to 10 years old being in a capped package. That is unfair. They should be compensated on their machinery for what it is worth. There's also a requirement for employees to fund the retraining of staff. The government should undertake that, as it said it would at the very start of this package. There needs to be some answers delivered in the next fortnight so these timber families can have a little bit of peace of mind going to Christmas. There are a number of outstanding issues, and I urge the Premier to not only meet with them, but to offer them a fair package prior to the Christmas period.